How's it going? Big Joe Nobody back again. I am really trying to be as excited as I can. I'm looking forward to this. I really want to get into this save. I've been mulling it over for the last couple days, trying to work on that intro, and I know I didn't do a whole lot of editing on it. Uh, I wanted to be as smooth as possible. I'm used to more streaming setup, so I don't really edit out a lot of stuff. I'm gonna work on that. It's gonna be a little bit nicer, guys. Just hang in there with me. Today, we're gonna start with an actual gameplay. We're gonna try to force our way all the way up through our first friendly. I don't know who that is. We're gonna find out together. But one thing we have to do first is we have to set up a team, because right now we don't even have a full starting 11. I will be using some of those under 21s because some of them are absolute class compared to even the first team. So we're going to use some of the under 21s, maybe even some under 18s to fill in for some subs. But we're going to move forward. Guys, this is going to be a great series. I can promise you it's going to take forever, but we are going to go day after day after day. We're going to try and work through this. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below, say something in the comments section. Every bit of support is going to keep me going longer and longer, and I promise this is going to be the best series I've ever done. Hopefully it'll be better than, some of the, other big, YouTubers that do this. I want this to be an amazing series. I think we can do it, guys. I think we can take SV Anzegem all the way. I'm talking about all the way to Champions League glory. Yes, I said it. We are going to take a nobody team. We're going to build up a new stadium. We're going to do all this stuff. We're going to take an actual nobody team, a true Big Joe nobody style team. We're going to turn that into somebody. We're going to go all the way. Again, hope you like it. Let's get into the video. Roll the intro. Welcome back. All right, guys. So here we are, back on the intro screen. As you can tell, I haven't really done much. I believe in the last intro, we went over some of this. We got approved to look for a senior affiliate, which is one of the reasons why we aren't doing the Turkish league save that I had originally planned. They declined this along with all the scout requests and everything. These guys haven't fought us any at all so far. Now, I haven't asked for any additional staff other than, what they've allowed so far. But I'm hoping we can grow this team a little bit and keep the finances kind of going positive. I know this is going to be tough. Our overall balance is $700 at the moment. We have a pretty good payroll budget. I know you can't really see that right now, but we have a payroll budget of $4,232 a week. We are currently using $2,224 a week. And they're expecting the same payroll next season. Let's look at our under 21s. I do want to go on in this. There was a striker in here that I want to go on and bring in. I think it's this guy. Is it Yusuf Naja? This guy's 27 years old. He doesn't need to be in under 21s. Let's go at age. This guy, we're just gonna move. We're gonna move a few of these players just because their age. Squad, move to the senior squad. This guy's 25. He's not very good. I think this guy's on an amateur contract. No, he's out of contract, so we might just let him go. All right. This is another striker. He's not very good at all. He's got a little passing, a little technique, and some natural fitness. Again, this is not the kind of player we want to be bringing in. But for now, we might have to keep him just to have him on the bench. This defender looks like it's not great, but he looks like he could be okay. And as we could tell, we need some defenders. And he's 24, so he should be in the senior squad anyway. All right, and this is the striker that we were talking about. Teamwork is really good. First touch is really good. His passing and his vision need a lot of work to do what I want to do with him. Those need to go up. So we're going to probably focus on bringing him up. This guy probably needs to spend a little more time in the under 18s. That's not a real player. This guy is another striker. He's Dutch. It's valued at 1,000. Okay. He's 16. He could play with us. Again, I don't know what he would fit as. He's got a little bit of dribbling, a little bit of flair. His finishing and his long shots are both garbage. He's not a good finisher. I don't know what we're going to use him for, but we're going to have to do a little bit of work with him. Alfonso Clays, again, also, he could be forced into doing something decent. I'm going to guess and say this is Wad. And I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue. Again, he's got decent value according to this, but he's got good bravery and okay work rate. But his first touch is his best technical ability, and his passing is second, and his passing's only 9. It's going to need a little bit of work. Frank Minga, he's tall. Tackling's borderline. All right, this is our 15-year-old striker that we were looking at earlier. He's not that far off being able to play at the top level. This guy's wanted. Who's wanting this guy? His mentals are good. His physicals are not so. I would be willing to sell this guy just for some extra money. But I don't think I can. Not yet, anyway. And Tom Wood is a goalkeeper. This guy looks like he could possibly be a backup. But he's only 15, so we'll have to do something with him. His physicals are not so great either, and nothing's really great about him. Some decent mentals on this guy, but nothing really impressive. Let's look at the rest of these under 18s. Hey, he's got 14 finishing. This might end up being, he does need to get some strength on him, but this might be a good kid. Hopefully he has high potential. Once we get some scouts and or assistant managers over here, we'll take a look at these potentials, but a lot of these look like they could turn into being a fairly decent group. This guy already, 15 years old, left and right back, got good, okay decisions, good teamwork. His technical needs to be worked on, but that's something, again, we can work on technicals. His physicals aren't great. Probably need to work on that as well. But we'll work on that as we go. Let's go a day ahead, see what happens. We're getting a preseason report EWM, their reputation is much higher than ours. They are in the same division, I believe. They were running a 4-4-2. They are doing some business already. Our team report doesn't exist because we don't have anybody to run the report. All right, let's go to scouting. Okay, we have. He says he would be one of the better players. I'll offer him a trial, mainly because I just don't have any. But the president is our general manager at the moment. We need so many players. It's not even funny. Let's go on and offer a trial to all three of these guys. Not because they probably going to be any good, but just because we're going to need somebody. All right. So, inbox. Like I said, we hadn't really gained anything yet. Got a couple highly influential players, Jen Sabby and Wesley Mays. Make sure they're Sabby, Mays, both of them are in there. Make sure we don't have any like star players over here on the bench. Future prospect. Okay, so those all look good. Oh no, so this is the guy. This is the one we want to have on this left side, probably. Right there, right there, right there. Okay. So we have at least some players that can possibly play a little bit, you know, a little bit decently. Let's go. What would we muster? Okay, let's introduce ourselves to the few people that are on here. Take a moment. I'm going to give youth some chances to play because obviously we don't have any choice. And that's all I'm going to do. They're asking us to be competitive. Everybody's happy with it. Okay. Yeah, I would like to say that we're going to be in the top half, but that's kind of tough to do when you don't even have a full team. Okay, this guy is apparently halfway decent. A lot of people are looking at him. So we got three midfielders coming in on trial. Do we have anybody? Anybody? But ew. What if we did this and then this? At least then everybody can like says they can play in the position that they say they're in. All right, and then as a center mid, we still don't have anybody. What do we have on the bench? Maybe we can. Man, this is tough. I would just take him up here and have two strikers, but 4-1-3-2 seems a little bit lacking in the midfield. We need a playmaker. And Sabby would like to be in the center mid. Moore can't do anything other than the center mid. And Chevalier. I mean, this is really the only place he plays, and he's not even that good. So that's one of the positions we might give up on. We might see if we can do like honestly, I don't know what we're gonna do. This is a little bit wacky. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do training. Okay. Let's go to our training, physical and outfield. That's pretty much all we're gonna be able to do right now. Because that's gonna give us the maybe not outfield. How about overall? Instead of physical, let's do this. No. Nah, you know what? It probably is better. That's going to work a whole lot of more things and be a lot less injury prone. All right. So, squad induction. Yeah, I got it. You know, or scouting induction. Can't do any scouting yet. We don't have a scout, much less a chief scout. All right. So, we have endless report abilities. He's got good acceleration. That's all we can really tell about him. And his heading is terrible. We're not going to buy any players. He's valued at 12K. I'm sure they're not going to let him go for free. Yeah, that guy's not going to be on my short list because I don't think I can afford him. All right, Sabe did some decent training, the very basic level. All right, so as you can tell, we still have no staff. They've made months. He's on trial for us right now. See his attributes. This guy's got good determination, good natural fitness, which is the two least important things for us. He's got good aggression, good acceleration, good pace. Just those two. And his crossing looks like it might be decent. Because we're lacking in a right back, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on and approach to sign him also. I'm not going to promise him a big raise. I will give him a regular starter position if he wants it. Apparently we have 5-star players already. So we got to be careful. Improve the code. Yeah, we're going to do that. Improve the defenders. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I'm bringing him in for. Part-time. Let's see if we can... Come on, one... There we go. I know that puts us probably behind what Kosovo Sherbek or Sherbach are doing, but we'll do what we can. We've only got one tactic right now. That being said, we don't even really have an option to really change it up. This guy's not very good either. Neither one of them are. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring one, and I don't remember. This is the guy they asked about. Okay, a little bit of some kind of a weird thing there. Okay, he's on up there. And this right back will also bring the trialist to the bottom of the list. There we go. Let's make sure that our contracts I just want contracts. General, I where is all this? I don't know. Oh, here it is. Okay. Make sure that we agreed playing time. There we go. So everybody that's a star player is in the starting lineup. Okay, that's actually exactly what I wanted to see. All right, take that off. Go to position. There we go. Submit team. Let's get into this friendly. I know it's just a friendly, guys, but I need to see how they play because I don't have anything else to go off of. Preseason or not, pull off an upset. Yeah, let's say this is their chance to go out there. I don't think anybody can understand the language, which is one of the reasons nobody responds to me when I say stuff in the team chats. But we're going to do our best. All right, so we got some good play in the backfield. We are doing exactly what we said we were going to do. No XG yet from either side. No one's taken a shot. They took a shot. This is apparently a much better side. We are not holding possession for some reason. That's not good. And they got a goal. Yeah, that is a really good cross. All the way across to the very, very back post. And a quality header to keep it down. We should be running cautious. Matter of fact, let's go in and do that. I'm going to change it to cautious. That way we try and get this possession up a little bit rather than pushing forward right into them. That's always good. Slow and steady, of course, slow and steady, and then we just decide to boot it up the field, which is fine, I guess. Our possession isn't that far behind theirs. That was a very uneventful, to be completely honest, uneventful first half. We are trailing in XG by half, but really don't have a whole lot. We're not doing that bad. Passes completed, we're doing okay. Possession, we're comparable. No shots on target, and we are not dominating. I do not want to hit the work into the box. Yeah, we're just going to say we need them to show more competitiveness. We did have one person get a little demotivated. I'm not asking them to win. I'm just saying I want to see competition. How is he offside? Come on. Guys, watch your offside line. Oh, a goal line save. I mean, we deserved that goal. At least we're putting it into the box a little bit now. Come on, Sabi. Breakaway. Cross the center, squared up. And, come on. That was a good play, guys. That's the kind of stuff I want to see more of. I'm hoping that we can bring in a couple players and just turn this into an absolute winning team. Unlike most of the other saves that I've tried warming up for this series. We don't have to absolutely win. We need to be in the top 2 to get out of this division. And I think that's very doable here in the next couple of years. Maybe not the first year. Oh, come on. We got to get better headers. I don't think he's a very good head. I don't think he's very good in heading. Let's take a look real quick. Mays. Heading. He's got 14. He's not bad. 16 in finishing. I think what we're going to have to do is, he's not really a breakaway. Hey, we got a goal. Nice. Okay. I think we might have to change his attack, though, because he's not really an amazing breakaway forward. Got good finishing, got good dribbling. Okay dribbling. Heading's okay. This guy looks more like a target man. And his passing and teamwork are acceptable on many different levels. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to change him from an attacking forward to a target man on attack. I don't know what's going on with those. Hopefully once we, on the next episode, hopefully those buttons will be fixed, because I like having them to where I can read it. All right, we're at 1-1 right now. 71 minutes in. I don't want to click encourage anymore because from what I understand, doing that too late is really, really negative. We got a couple people that are being complacent already. And one's apprehensive. And he's apprehensive. All right, so you know what? Let's encourage the whole team. Maybe we can make both of these guys. Yeah, see, that puts a smile on their face. Oh, so close, guys. I would really, really, really like to see us win this game. Not because it matters. Again, this is just a friendly, but for a squad like ours, as small as it is, as you can see, the stadium is completely empty. But a team like ours, a win here means a lot. We are now even with them on possession, which is great. For our play style, we want to be better than 50%, but we'll take what we can get. That was a nice squared back to Sabe. We knew he was going to be a key member. Hopefully we can keep that going. We are now up 2-1. Boys, we can do this. Oh, and we took the ball off of him right there in the corner. Very decisive part, or very required part of the field. Chevalier is now battling with Single Milan. There we go. I'm gonna pretend like I know how to say some of these names because, I should, but a lot of them I'm not, especially those that are in Dutch, or is it Dutch? Belgian? I don't know. Oh, nice, parried away by the goalkeeper, but they did go on and take off that last little bit to kick it out. Got another throw in. I like keeping it on their side. We are still running cautious, and because we're running it at such a low tempo, our fitness isn't getting completely shot, which is going to be helpful later in the season. That's one of the reasons I like playing this really low tempo, unless I absolutely have to kick the tempo up. Playing at this low tempo means that my guys just don't get tired as quickly. We got a couple apprehensive. I'm going to praise the team, see if they kind of respond to that, and praise them because, it's the end of the game anyway. but they've been playing well. We've got two players that are below the mark, the fullbacks, and to be honest, given the outcome, I'm not going to chastise them too much. We didn't bring any subs in, which is great. Okay. I don't know why I would be apprehensive. Like, I'm far from pleased. I'm happy with them. Why would you even give me those options? We managed to pull off a slight possession advantage. That's great. We ended up with 11 shots as opposed to their 9. Guys, I mean, I don't know what else you can ask from a game. I mean, that was everything we would want. And I think it's exactly where we need to be. All right, so this is for the physio, the regular physio. Okay. And man, these are terrible. But I need one bad enough. Approach to sign. You're way over. I'm willing to go to the maximum, which is 170. You know what? And we're going to take whichever one of y'all actually. I'll take him. Yeah, we're going to remove that. Rossil, he wanted to negotiate too high. The other guy's just as good, a couple years older, but he's fine. Coach roles. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, we're going to have to cover that here in just a second. Attack, defense. You know what? I think this guy. This is our man. And then right behind that, I think this guy is also. Now, we're not going to stretch out our scouting levels yet. You know, we're kind of sticking in Belgium, mainly because that's all we have options for right now. All right, so annual fee is 0. They're really close. They've got a little bit better reputation than us. They are semi-professional. Means their people are not going to be that much better than ours. Danze, it's also a much, much better club. No obligation to play the player, and you may be recalled by Danze when where possible. Okay. We'll be able to host. You know what? I honestly, I don't know. Proximus League, that has to be. There's only 8 teams in this one. Pro League and then Club Bruges. Yeah, so title holders are here. So this is the top one. Let's go structure. And the Proximus League is below that. Let's go to structure. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. And then structure. There. Oh, we're in the 5th division. Oh, 2, 3, 4. We're in the 5th. I was wrong. We're not in the 4th. We're in the 5th. My bad. only one gets promotion out of this level. That's going to be a tough one. This was going to be 1 or 2. 2 relegation. Okay, so ooh, man. Okay, but what the main important thing we need to look at here is we're going to bring in. Neither one is going to pay us anything for it. These guys obviously have a much better reputation, better youth facilities. This is a much better club for us, much better players. Hopefully, they still allow us to use it. Right, so they give us a background of Anzegem. If you want to pause it here, I'll turn off all my stuff. You can pause it and read all this stuff up here. If you want to know the history of Anzegem, I don't know what it is. I am an idiot. Okay. Now, again, don't know anything about him. He looks decent. You know, I like this guy. He's also a midfielder though, and he's Turkish. He did help us win that last game. I'm going to go on and approach to sign him as another important player. Give him a big raise? No. Remove and exclude. Sorry, you're Turkish. We're not doing that. Send him on an intensive language course. We don't have that kind of money. I'm not going to promise that. Part-time. Ooh. That's a lot of money. Hopefully he's worth it. Tom Jansen. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to scouting. We're going to see if we can request. Everybody's wanting us to look at defenders, so let's look at right backs on a free transfer. Offer a trial, 2 weeks, yes. Now let's see about a loan. No one. Not yet, anyway. Offer a trial to this Yassin Ben Yaglani. All right. And just because you can never have the perfect amount of strikers, offer a trial, 2 weeks. He's 27. A little bit old for me, but you know. Except this guy has already agreed to terms with one of our opponents. So we're just going to have to deal with not getting much out of him. Oh, this guy hates us. Oh, wow. This guy does. Gaspard Smets hates us. I don't know what I did to this guy. Maybe I told him to go get lost or something. He's untrustworthy personality. They want to know what the chances of him earning a permanent stay. You know, I don't know. He's Sierra Leone. He's gonna hate this answer even more. We'll say we all know how good he can be, because we don't know how good he can be. I don't know anything about him. You know what we're going to do? I love adding a team bonding and a community outreach. That gets us more fans. Community outreach means, you know, you're going out there, you're doing things, you're talking to the crowd, or you're talking to the people in the local area, hopefully making a few good new fans. You know, offer, let's go to preferences. Let's see. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. There we go. Okay, now we got all that. Offer trial. He's another midfielder. He's an attacking midfielder, though. Not that that really helps any. Torhaupt, also in our same division. Tom Jansen. It says he's an important player. Okay, 30-year-old coach is coming in. I'm going to bring this guy in, even though we might make him mad because he may not be as good. All right, we're starting to get some star ratings here. 3.5 stars, which is good. That's good. That means he's about as good as other people in the thing. Sophia Lambert, this is the cheaper one. Great. That's the one we wanted anyway. As to... They're Belgian. Why would we send him on an intensive language course? Wait, what? Information. Yeah, he's Belgian. Oh, he's also Congolese, so he might have grown up in Congo. He's a physio. He doesn't need to learn. Okay, our second coach, perfect. That's the other guy. This is the one that had the better ratings. Fati has been offered by a bunch of other people. Okay, so more than likely we're not going to get him. Scooperman, you know, maybe. No head physio. Let's look to see what theirs are. 4, no. 4, no. 5, no. No. He's got to be better than a regular physio for us to really want to. Asked to recommend a signing. Again, why are we sending him on? He's Belgian. He was born in Belgium. He speaks French. So, why? We're in Belgium. Everybody we hire is needing to learn how to spell, how to speak. Okay, no, we're not sending anybody. Delighted. I think you can make everybody's happy to see. Okay, certainly hope so. I'm just gonna do these. Yeah, he's very positive. Yeah, he's happy. Bovey has no relationship to me, and he actually went down. They don't really like my style of interview, which is like, yeah, they're great, yeah, yeah, they're great. So I think they actually know what I'm doing. Okay. We've offered both of them a contract. Okay, so this guy here is slightly better. Yeah. He's slightly better than our other physios. So he can have the job, I guess. Scouts. This is for the regular scout position. He's the best. $15. You know what? Have a great one. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can get 2 of these guys. Did he just take $15 a week? Wow. Okay. So these 2, although they are trash, but they're better than what we have, which is nothing. Guys, he's 3 stars with a 5-star potential, and they're wanting me to put him out on loan. No. Gabriel, but we don't have enough players. What are you talking about? They want us to transfer list our best player. Speaking of a best player, let's take a look. Let's swap these and see how that goes. Oh, that midfield is looking much, much better. But I think, yeah, we're to the point where we have to do this. This right here. All right. What are you then? Central midfield. So he doesn't like to be anything in particular. Same thing with him. But with both of these being as high stars as they are, I'm thinking, let's do that. And then Jensen. And he's just not very good in the ball winning category. How about we make him Mazzala? All right, let's trust these guys can do our defensive work. We're not going to give a cover back right now. Kind of need a new center back. Stopper duty, push ahead of the defensive line and close down players before they get to there. So yeah, so that's what he's gonna push ahead. He's gonna kind of fill in this area while this guy kind of falls back into more of a cover role. So he's gonna cover in, he's gonna push up. I don't know that we have a right back. See, Zulik can't play both. That being said, Fleury, which is our free agent right now, says that he can play anywhere over here. Well, maybe. So, for now, we gotta... I guess we'll just leave him in there. And as a DL, you know. Yeah, I guess that's just kind of what we got to do. We do have a better goalkeeper in. All right. So Sabe, I think he's pretty much the best thing we're going to have. He could play as a winger better. Let's make him that. And Chevalier is not an AMR. He is, but he's not good. You kind of saw that coming. Okay, Coetzee. Yeah, he can play anywhere. So AMR, definitely somewhere we need to improve on. C, he had a bunch of central midfields. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so both of them aren't very good. Let's look at our sidelines at the moment and see if anybody maybe looks better. All right, like I said, this guy looks like he could have some good potential. No, not at all. And so if we do this and move Gabriel over here, and then now Chevalier is our only, well, an AMR and a DL. He didn't get any worse. Neither did he. So, oh, yes, he did. 2.5, 2.5. No, he didn't. Okay, so 4-4-1-1. I like this a little bit better. I honestly do. Winger on support, yeah. And he's just is Dwild. I mean, he's a little bit better. I'm gonna guess and say we have to play him in a different. Okay, yeah. To even get 1 star. Okay. And Desmond as a DL, he's not really any better than this Derek. It doesn't look like. What would make him better? Put him on defend duty. Okay, so that's not something we want to do. We're gonna bring him back in. That'll give us a little bit of backup there. All right, so we know we need a right mid and a left back. This is a 16-year-old striker. We can't afford him, but what we might can do, he's on a youth contract. Can we? I wonder. This guy's got everything we could want. Works well within a team. Okay. So he's got good teamwork. Yep. Finishing first. Okay. So this guy seems like, I don't know about a poacher, but He would make a good backup to our striker at the very least. Wait a minute. I don't want to, no, we're going to walk away because we don't have that kind of. Yeah, we got to walk away because, yeah, we just don't have that kind of money. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to. I wanted to get a loan. So where's your DNZ? Do we approve all that yet? Affiliates, yeah, DNZ. There we go. Let's look at their under 21s. Matter in fact, scout report. Oh no, I don't have a scout yet. All right. Our head physio that we tried to hire decided to go somewhere else, it looks like. That's nice. Thought we had another. We had 2 scouts we already put offers in for. Yeah, they're still sitting out here. One's at $15 a week. I really need him. I'm not going to offer any more right now. One person for the head of youth development, and they're a 3-4, but they work 20. So he's not going to tell us much about how good they are or how good they're going to be, but he's really good at getting what he can out of them. Determination, discipline. I think this guy might, although he's not got the best judging, I think he's going to actually do us a fairly decent job. All right, our assistant coach. I thought we already had one offered. No, we don't have any assistant coach. We're just going to go with the one that has the better settings at the moment, or better, not settings, you know what I mean. That was an accidental click, but you know what? We'll deal with it. $20 a week is not going to be our issue. There's one scout. All right, continue. Get him in. We need DNZ. We need to make a scout report on all their teams. All right. Recommend signing. Yeah, he went to Zazate. Okay, we kind of figured he wasn't going to come to move him from the short list. And Physio's coming. There we go. Our other scout is here. There we go. That's going to help out a lot. I really hate letting him go out on trial, but if they're gonna loan him, that's fine. Okay, and they're looking at him. There we go. Affiliates, NZ, team reports, senior squad, scout report. Get a team report. Under 21. And they're under 18s. There we go. Recommend signing. Recommend signing. And Wild is going on trial. There we go. Try and get a little money because he's got really good potential for what we are. He's only going to be gone for a week. Affiliate scouting report. Okay. This doesn't really do us much. This is what we want to see. Players. And we want to see selection info. Let's go by position. They're saying he's way, way, way better based on very, very little knowledge. But because it's on loan, can we just make an offer on a loan? They want us to still pay 30%, which is way above what we can pay. How about 0? And take away all that. Call him a star player. Suggest. Oh, cancel. I mean, guys, he's a backup. He's a backup to the backup. Fine. Look at the under 21s. They only have one. Haven't gotten that one yet. There's the save. Guys, we are well past my time. I'll look to see this. All right. As you can see, I'm not going to be able to get to this one. We've got, let's see, look at our schedule. Got a bunch of friendlies coming up. That's way more friendlies than I was really expecting to have. But we got a full month. That should bring in a bunch of these are home games too. So that should bring in a lot of money, or maybe not a lot since we don't really have a whole lot of room at our home stadium. Let's hope that brings in us a few fans and a few good dollars to spend, because we definitely need every penny we can get right now. Got to get that right mid, and we got to get that left back. Those aren't negotiable. Beyond that, we're probably going to need some other depth players and maybe another quality finishers. All right. As I said, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. I don't mind. It tells me that I'm doing something good or I'm doing something bad. Let me know. Put in the comments what you think I could do better, what you want to see, any suggestions you want to make. I want to hear it. Guys, y'all have a great one. I'm out.